love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to fool me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga.
We can clean it up. What I'm saying, we cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? We going and grinding, doing things we like to do. You dig? Smash that like button, y'all. Share this live. We doing it for Brooklyn. Shit got me feeling good, nigga.
You heating up, lavish. There's niggas that be going through the shit I'm actually talking. Been through so much bullshit, I could've been drafted with Jordan. I made my way through the projects, ducking rats and informants. They shooting, they shot at bitches, I was actually scoring. Y'all said it, ain't worry about nothing, cause God got it. And they read it when they ran in my crib for the narcotics. No paper, I'm like, where's the money in y'all pocket? All this trapping and you broke, what y'all running, the non-profit? Free my homies in the prison, shackled to the buckle too. They up north, eating with them crackers like a Lunchable. I just can't fake it, you gon' know if I don't fuck with you. When real niggas chillin', the lames get too comfortable. Smoke them like a hookah when them killers had enough of you. They gon' make them feel it just for thinking he untouchable. Running up this bag out the mud, it ain't nothing new. We was on the grind, I ain't grew up like no Huxtable. That little bit of cash can't fool us from now on. We making niggas tag they jewelers. Pull up shining and let's see if they gon' like you then. Fuck a block, nigga, cause it's money that I like to spend. Bitches love to text, get books, see if they write you then. Free my dog, he in and out the can like the recycle bin. Barely went to church, but I'm in Christian, gotta pray for it. Money, my religion. Hopping out the farm with that shit on Jerry Glisten. Staying sucker free and out the way, ducking prison. Counting up this paper, 100 million on a mission. Getting to this money, my religion. Hopping out the farm with that shit on Jerry Glisten. Staying sucker free and out the way, ducking prison. Counting up this paper, 100 million on a mission. Getting to this money, my religion. See, they still waiting on the money. It ain't coming to them. Saquon Barkley to these hoes. We just run the door before these suckers ever come for me. Sending something to them. I just tell Brody, walk them down when we run it to them. Play Superman to get you cape shot, never slipping. We be fully armed like a tank top. Fresh out the jar, we was selling them that straight drop. Then they go and hit it off the glass like a bank shot. Elevated on these suckers, made they face drop. Same ones was hating on my moves, they in the same spot. Go against me, niggas fail every time. That's why I make sure I give them hell every rhyme, every line. Are you hating on a nigga? Let me shine, heavy dimes. We put it on the scale, then we grind. Then we grind, nigga. Walk up in the spot and get my back in. I ain't really one for talking, I just make it happen, for real. Hopping out the farm with that shit on Jerry Glisten. Staying sucker free and out the way.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Shout it out to the people in the building. Shout it out to the people in the building. Shout it out to the people in the building. We got a good one tonight. We got a good one tonight, y'all. We got a good one tonight, y'all. If y'all can if y'all can hear me crystal clear, anybody but a dead body, man. Y'all know the slogan, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? You heard me? If y'all can hear me crystal clear, anybody but a dead body, do me a favor, put the dice cubes in the chat because we got a good one tonight. We got a great one tonight. We got the Brooklyn COMRADE pulling up. We got the Brooklyn COMRADE pulling up. The link is just for fruitQuan. Thank you, Angie. The link is just for fruitQuan, y'all. Just for fruitQuan. The link is just for fruitQuan. It's in the chat again for you, Fruit. Let me get to the top right quick and shout it out. Y'all heard me? Because y'all in here, you know what I'm saying? First, I was the first one. We doing it for Brooklyn. We doing this one for Brooklyn. City Bam, I see you in the building. Day one shit before the two. GP, I see you in the building. Angie, baby. Is still in the building. We got a big guy in the building. I see you, brother. I see you. We got the top op Tommy in the building. Shout out to Wax AP in the now. City Boy Floyd, Brooklyn shit in the building. My man Big Kill's in the building. I hope your family feeling better from the last time we spoke, beloved. We got the Russian princess in the building from the ladies of I-Top. Shout out to RP and Mrs. Bori. We got Big Raj in the building, a.k.a. Dame Dash with no teeth. You heard me? Dame Dash with no teeth is in the building. He here. He's here. He's here. He's here. We got Big Fruit in the background right now, y'all. We got Big Fruit in the background right now, y'all. We got him in the background right now. And you know what we got to do first? You know what we got to do first? We got to do it. Shout it out to Job. You heard what I'm saying? Let's go.
The biggest. What we doing? I got a cold, but it still gonna sound like switches right now. They calling us the underdogs. I'm thinking like, how's that? Winning it, we up for. Pussy niggas fight back. I don't think you like that. Yeah, you let me leave and I'll be right back. You told her you should die, scrap. I promise you I hate rats. Yeah. They calling us the underdogs. I'm thinking like, how's that? Pussy nigga, check the score. About to bet the house back. And I don't think you like that. Let me leave and I'll be right back. I told him I'm finished taking these losses. I done been through a lot. Move, watch, you getting shot. Better find a new op. If I don't like a nigga's business, I shake it and dash. Streets don't give me my credit, just take it in cash. We been outside, nigga, we been living. Shit, you ain't no shooter, nigga, you been Simmons. We get to spin into the block, dizzy, heavy gripping. Hop out and strip him with the block and have him skinny dipping. Fuck that credit, give me cash, cause it be funny business. Right. Made my career off of jazz like I'm Sonny listening. If I jump out this car, let a scalp and whip him. How you acting like you mean when it's only one? I saw my man up, I shot him, now he owe me one. Look in his eyes, he ain't built, wasn't hard to read. Niggas hate when I'm around, cause it be hard to eat. Suffocate everything, I'ma make it hard enough to underdogs. I'm thinking like, how's that? Winning it, we up for. Pussy niggas fight back, I don't think you like that. Yeah.
We got the man in the building right now himself. Big Fruit is in the building.
Yo, what's poppin', son?
Y'all
can hear you loud and clear.
Vladimir.
What's happening, homie? It's been a long time coming, man.
This the one, yo, you've been dropping it, so you know I've been paying attention to you. This the conversation we got to do. We got to do it. And the reason why, if y'all don't know who fruitQuan is, please get over to the Real Fruit Podcast. This is the Michael Jordan of recording himself. Lafayette Garden legend. You dig what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Nut. Free world. Rest in peace to Wise. If y'all don't know who this man is, it's an honor. Brooklyn legend. Brooklyn comrade. Shout out to my nigga Strictly Business, the whole Felton family. Shout out to Bar, Kim, and Cheryl and all of them. This the one we had to have. Brooklyn Mo, I see you in the building, beloved. I seen you in the building. I know you was going to pull up. But we got to get this one right. Yo, Fruit, talk to the people and tell them who you are, man.
It sound like you on a delay. It sound like you're on a delay.
Let me check something right quick. Let me get the, because you know I got to go to the audio right quick. Hold on.
Yeah, it sound like the audio is on a delay.
How it sound now? How it sound now?
Yeah, but
excuse me.
I'm hearing myself back.
All right, you know what you got to do? You got to go to your computer settings and your audio and just press echo cancellation. You know how to get into that on your computer? Go right there.
Where you took?
Hit the settings. When you go to settings under the bottom, it's going to go right to your audio. Just press it. And make sure you hit the echo cancellation.
All right, go to my settings. I see my settings.
All right, press settings. And then you're going to see it come up, say general, camera, audio. Press that audio.
Audio, go to audio.
Press the audio.
Right.
And then you should see something that say echo cancellation. Hit the check in that box.
I hit echo.
You hit the echo cancellation?
Yeah.
Then how you sound on yourself? Because you crystal clear to us.
There you go.
You good?
I just hit. Yeah. I hit it.
You sound crystal clear in that because you've been clear to us. Is it doubling back on your side?
Nah, it's still doing that shit.
It's still doing it. The only thing, hold on, because my audio, you crystal clear on our side. So that's on your side, Fruit. You crystal clear over here. If y'all can hear Fruit crystal clear, if it's not just me, put the dice cubes up right quick. Brooklyn Mo, if you can hear Fruit crystal clear, everybody put the dice cubes up. 050 Kanan, I see you in the building.
Nah, that shit is echoing, Dice. Word.
It is? Because that's the stream. We on StreamYard right now. Because you on the computer. So let me ask you something. Do you got a
It's playing back every time I speak to you. A couple minutes later, it plays it back.
I don't know why. You put that. All right, you know what? Go out and come right back in. Because you done hit the echo cancellation. So just go out and come right back in. You hit the echo cancellation. So just drop off right quick. Go out and then come back in.
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you.
In. I just told him, guys, just told him to go out and come back in. Everybody hear you crystal clear. Go out and come back in, Fruit. Yeah, this is the one. Everybody put devil be going in the chat. Everybody put devil be going in the chat. You heard me? You know how the devil try to stop greatness, but it won't happen over here. This is Team Guardian shit. You heard me? Dog Soldier, I see you in the building. Is that the great dude right there? No. I see you. Shots. Big Shots is in the building. Yo, Bull said he crystal clear, so I'm going to drop the link for him one more time because I got to get my comrade up here because he got a story to tell. I'm on it. I'm on it. A lot of the foolishness that be going on YouTube, he went through a lot of this shit just like I need him up here to express this because from the sector, like the dirty sector and all that, Fruit wasn't around all that. But, you know, certain individuals, people just take it upon themselves to just get up on platforms and just start running their mouth. And it's weird. Tyson, I see you in the building, especially weird because don't get it twisted. I respect somebody that was there. Even though that don't mean you got to run your fucking mouth about something because you was there. But a motherfucker that wasn't there, that talked to another person, that heard it from another person. And my father always told me the information you get, make sure it's as credible as the person you're getting it from. You dig? Because if a whale walk up on you and say, yo, I just got a job at McDonald's, do y'all think y'all gonna walk up at McDonald's and that whale gonna be asking y'all, what can I get for you today? See, shout out to Fruit. Brooklyn Mo in the building. One of Fruit comrades. They got the club down here in Charlotte. After 9, grown folk shit. We from a different era, y'all. Niggas just get to rap about. Yo, he said something the other day. He said something. He back on the building. Talk to me now, comrade. How you sounding?
Salute.
You crystal clear. You echoing? Tell me something. What you saying? What you hearing?
Same shit is on a delay.
Come on, Fruit. Oh, hold on.
It's the same thing. It's on the.
Hold up. Angie said something. She said something about your phone. Hold on, Angie. I gotta find out where that was at. And she said, is his YouTube open on his phone? You on your computer? Let me see.
Right? Nah, my YouTube ain't open. Nah.
Because you know what? It has to
be I'm on my computer.
Now, you know, if your phone is charged, you know you can angle it and come up on your phone too.
Hold on, let me see something. How about that? Hold on, let me see something.
In fact, we need this work. Net Stars, I see you. And she said, turn the volume down. So hold on, I'm gonna work on my side too.
Now, can you hear me?
Crystal clear.
Because I ain't got no audio. I tried to see if it worked without the audio.
Crystal clear.
It is, Dice, but we gonna let it go. We gonna do what we do.
That's a fact. Because we can hear you crystal clear, but I want you as comfortable because
listen, man, let it fly. Let it fly. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Well, I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock out and tell the people who you are and what you about, man. Talk to them right quick. 80s baby do say, yo, it's clear, Big Fruit. We can hear you. Crystal clear, you good.
Well, they already know. I hear you, but I'm still on a delay. But I'm gonna get it in and just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't gonna play with it. The people is tapped in, so we gonna get to
now,
it.
hold on.
No.
Now, if you want to, hold on, Fruit. If you want to, you can go off your computer and come through right now. Just put your phone up and come through right now on your phone. I know it ain't gonna echo on no phone. You can hit the StreamYard the same way and come on up in here the same way. Yo, you know, that's my comrade I was telling y'all about. Yo, Fruit, you was on the island with Lump. That's Bishop right there, boy. Let me show you who you was on the island with. Bam. Jamal Lumpkin, the great Bishop right there. Tupac's cousin, a.k.a. Park Place, my childhood friend.
Your shit keep echoing. I can't get the conversation you having with me.
All right, so this is what you gonna do. Go
listen. We're gonna go off the StreamYard. We're gonna go off the StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get off of StreamYard. You're gonna go on your YouTube, and I'm gonna call you.
You can hold on. You're gonna go. Hold on. What you gonna do now? This is what I want you to do for me, Fruit. Get off your computer and hit that StreamYard on your cell phone.
All right, say no more.
It's gonna project you the same way.
Say no more.
That's the fact. Oh no. We ain't gonna. We not gonna do. Yo, just see. Yo, if everybody that was in the building the other night when I did that live, and I was telling y'all that I haven't seen my friend in so long due to the feds, our lives, different stuff. Rest in peace to his mother and his grandmother. This was really my man, still is. And remember when I was talking to y'all about this, Angie, I don't remember if y'all remember I was saying this. I said it felt so good to get around somebody from where I'm from and who I was raised and groomed with. And they still, the first thing he said to me, he right here, he was like, nigga, I know you. Because they tried to pull him. They tried to pull him, y'all. Shout out to Fruit. We're going to get this work because, unfortunately, people on YouTube, shout out to everybody. Sometimes, now, everybody in there, I want to see the dice cubes. Nestars, Angie, I want to see, like a year and a half ago, Lump, when I first got on this YouTube, your boy was popping. Your boy, Lump. Lump. My man said something to me the other day, y'all. Shit made me laugh so fucking hard. Like we was talking about honorable and dishonorable things. I ain't never shitted on one of my mans. I ain't never touched one of my man's women. I ain't never told. I ain't never did no sucker shit. Anybody never did no sucker shit to me. He said, but you did one thing, guys. You did one thing. I'm going to tell you about it right now. So what the fuck? Because I know I ain't do nothing. He said it was a young lady I liked when we was younger, Dice. He said, they said you fucked the uterus up. Now, Fruit, hold up now. Talk to the people. You ain't echoing.
What's popping? What's popping?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's better? That's better for you?
Nigga, is it better for you? Do you hear the delay? You see how we talking and communicating?
All right.
No
What's
Down
good?
syndrome pausing and nothing like that?
All right, what's popping?
Yo, tell these people who you is, man.
Oh, man. If y'all don't know by now, this your boy Big Fruit. This your boy Big Fruit, a.k.a. fruitQuan, Brooklyn's finest, Lafayette Gardens finest, Bed-Stuy finest. What's good?
Yo, if y'all ain't tuned in to St. Laz like I told y'all, go over there and hear Fruit Stories. He's the one that's responsible for starting the LG series on St. Laz. Me and my man Biz was supposed to get the credit. But, due to street laws and politics and certain communications amongst brothers, certain things was communicated. People decided to take it down. But they passed the ball of Fruit. And if y'all don't hear his stories over there,
Somebody's trying to call my phone.
He got a story to tell y'all. Because just like Bad Vibes, just like the bro Frank Boo, Fruit was one of the ones that was taken away from us young. And unbeknownst to us, we like when our peoples go away sometimes, they don't come back. And he beat the odds. All praises due. All praises due. great entrepreneur right now. He's gonna talk about his book. He got the books out right now. Fruit, don't let me talk, man. Talk to these people, man.
I'm saying, man, I'm letting you. I'm letting you roll me out to the people, man. I'm letting you roll me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you roll me out. You know what I'm saying? I came into the to this YouTube world with the LG story with St. Last. You know what I'm saying? I tried to come through the door and let it be known that I wanted to do the LG story, and it wasn't about Big Fruit. It was about Lafayette Gardens and everybody who played a part in Lafayette Gardens history. You know what I'm saying? The good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But things went left. I found myself on YouTube for real, because I didn't know what the hell YouTube was when I jumped on YouTube trying to do the LG story.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So YouTube turned into a monster of sort, and I had to deal with a lot of unnecessary bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of false rumors, a lot of negative bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I overcame all that shit. I stood my ground, and I got back to doing what I intended to do when I first came to YouTube, which was to entertain and display my talent. You know what I'm saying? That's what brought about the stories. Not only the LG story with St. Laz, but that's what brought about the early stories on the Real Big Fruit podcast. And those early stories led to me writing the 2 books that I wrote. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the World and Wide story as well as the Boys, C-74 Rackets Island Legends. Those 2 books were based on the stories that I was telling on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't let none of that shit stop me from doing what I had to do.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
When we was coming up, only family and friends were allowed to have pictures of us. We wasn't with the cell phones, the communications, and all that, right?
Right.
I never myself per se would have ever thought that I'd have been on YouTube. I never ever would have thought I'd have saw you on YouTube, Frankie Booze, and so forth. What really was your calling? What really made you stay with it? Because we're gonna get into the bullshit about the slandering and the lies, because I went through it also.
Well,
but what made you just say, fuck that, I'm gonna still get out and push this message because you know the people need it?
The fact that I wanted to display my talent. Like, I took that seriously. Like, yo, I felt I had a talent and I could entertain the people, and I wasn't gonna let that rhetoric bullshit stop me from doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Plus the fact of motherfucker got to show some type of resilience. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just going to throw in the white flag because I was fighting with motherfuckers. I was still here to do what I had to do. I just had to fight with motherfuckers while I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm ambidextrous. I could do more than one thing at the same time. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. I heard you say something the other day speaking about the slander that was thrown against Tremaine. Everybody know him as Mano. And I heard you say something that was real solid pertaining to how come it seems like nowadays the words was accepted and understood by reliable gentlemen instead of just anybody now could just put a jacket on somebody and it's held credible. How do you feel about that type of shit?
Well, you already know how I feel about it, but in today's time and this social media shit, a motherfucker could just take it, say, put something out there, and once it's out there, it's out there. It doesn't matter if it's true. It doesn't matter if it's false. As long as it's salacious and it's out there, people gonna run with it. Because one thing I learned in prison, in the yard, motherfuckers is gonna entertain themselves. You know what I'm saying? We all could sit in the yard and watch one thing happen, and everybody else got their own story on how it happened. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers be trying to entertain themselves. And that's the same thing on this social media shit, son. This social media shit is like the new crack. You know what I'm saying? And when you was hustling crack, hustling crack or smoking crack, it sent you to 2 places, jail or the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the fuck YouTube is. You know what I'm saying? So I look at this shit no different from the prison yard with these dudes, man. Everybody got a prison mentality. You got to be on point with these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you something else.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody how long you were incarcerated.
23 years. Winning when I was 17. Winning when I was 17. Came home when I was 40.
What made you seriously change?
I didn't hear you.
if anybody don't know what digging pockets is or taking money, like this is one of the legends. I never forget, shout out to my man Biz. See, I'm big. So Biz used to always say, yo, check this out. If you choke him, I'ma dig him. Or if I dig him and he try to
y'all was strong on me. Y'all was strong on me. Y'all was strong on me.
I never forget, we went to 23rd and Rector. That was the first time. Me, him, and rest in peace, the great Watt from Albany Projects. We get to 23rd and Rector. All I know is now, y'all, this is my first time ever going to dig pockets. Now, as far as a robbery or something like that in Brooklyn, we at the train station, we yoking something out. This is before the guns and stuff like this. Like Fruit said, this was literally strong arm robbery day. All I know, the nigga Biz say, I see a left. I don't understand the terminology. What they were saying was somebody had a pocket, a left pocket, that appeared to have a bulge of money. Because back in the days, a lot of the dudes was wearing slacks in Manhattan and walking around from the bank with their money and money belts. And
you giving them a 101 lesson in digging pockets.
But make a long story short, they go left. No, Biz go the left. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Wop say, see it. This is their conversation. I guess this is y'all lingo. I don't know what this is the first day, Fruit.
He said they got their own lingo.
I don't know what the fuck is going on because when Biz said that's the left, Wop said, I see it. I've never seen nobody move their head. It just seemed like the cops, when they make you go like this with the eye to see if your ass is drunk and all that shit. But this is the part that fucked up. They go walking real fast, like penguins. I never knew the competition and the competitive side when it came to digging pockets.
Shit was like a sport, huh?
Biz get to the pocket. Boom. Him and Wop running. My fat ass can't keep up. My fat ass, again, can't keep up. I look 2 times, and I don't know where nobody's at. Make a long story short, I don't know what Biz and Wop bust down, but I went back home. Because, you know, that was the rule back in the days. Boosting or something like that, you can go on back to St. John's Park. And I got
shout out to the Heights. Shout out to the Heights. Shout out to the Heights.
Yeah, I got $300 for being left behind. And I remember Biz, me and him having a conversation. I said, yo, bro, I ain't really with the running.
Well, if you ain't with no running, you don't need to be digging no pockets because that's all you got to. You got to be able to run after digging pockets. You don't do no running. You don't do no running. You're gonna miss out on a whole lot of money. You won't.
See, I could run. I just didn't want to run. If that makes sense. I just was more like, this was my thing. I'm gonna choke him out. You gonna hit his pockets, and I'm gonna lay him allegedly on the ground. You understand what I'm saying?
But that choking out shit, that's where the assaults come in and all that shit. Motherfuckers is trying to catch misdemeanors with digging pockets. Niggas, they try to catch felonies. But, you know, that's how that shit be. That's how that shit be. Those was the days, though, digging pockets. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of money was taken in Midtown. A lot of money was taken in Midtown, man. You know what I'm saying? Between Midtown, digging pockets, jostling, pickpocketing, snatching diamonds, 3-card Monty, red card, the red ball. A lot of money was taken in Midtown, bro. A whole lot, man.
Yo, hold on right quick. Yo, Lump, the thing is with Fruit right quick, I'm going to let you hit the stage so he can see you is. I want you to drop back down, and later on, I'm going to pull you back up. Yo, Fruit, this is my comrade that was locked up with you. The great Bishop right there.
You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you, homie, but I can't sit here and tell you for a fact I remember you, but I can see you.
Okay. No, hold on.
Smile on his face.
Yeah, I got a story to tell this nigga. I've been waiting for years to tell this. I've been waiting. Wait, hold on.
Yo, I'm going to pull you back up later on when we drop the questions, Lump. Let us get into this interview. I just want you to see him and let him see you. You feel me?
All right, do that.
Salute.
All right, salute.
I remember the other day because Fruity did a post on Instagram. If y'all not following him on Instagram, make sure y'all follow him on Instagram too at The Real Fruit.
Yeah, I'm all over the place with it.
Fire. But like I said, today, nowadays, getting back to this YouTube,
Okay.
when I first got up here, I came with the morale and the integrity we were built with. But when we got here, I was not aware of the for clicks, for likes, for views.
Right.
I none of that. I ain't know about none of that.
Right.
So as I got on YouTube and had to see what people used to think correction was acting asinine. No, it's just like if somebody said fruit name in the beginning, he was going to address it. Not long, but quickly. You know what I'm saying? But on YouTube, if you don't understand the dynamics of this before you step into this world,
right,
this can make you do a life-changing decision. Because fruit,
yeah, but that's social media in itself. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know social media, you don't know that world, and you jump into it, it's a hell of a ride. You know what I'm saying? Ask Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? He could have learned something from Big Fruit. But anyway,
that's one of my OGs right there in the building.
You know what I'm saying? He could have learned from Big Fruit the bullshit I went through. But like I said, I jumped on YouTube thinking I was just going to entertain. I didn't know it was going to be a whole bunch of bullshit. I really didn't know. And for a while, I had to learn what that shit was about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that shit personal, man. When you talk to some of these dudes, man, you be surprised. Like, ain't none of this shit personal. You know, dudes don't want to get up and go to work. Dudes sitting in their house, and this is the new crack. Like I told you, son, they can make a living off of this, and you know what I'm saying? And they don't feel no way about it because it ain't personal. It's all about the bag. I had to learn that with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I had to really, really learn that with these dudes. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Even with this shit with this dude, Hassan Campbell, right?
Talk.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna go there. Even with this dude, Hassan Campbell. At the end of the day, I don't know that man and he don't know me. You understand what I'm saying? He's never done anything personally to me. He's never caused me any harm. So why would I want to like take him off this earth? You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. But this YouTube shit allows us to entertain. It allows us to entertain and it allows us to go back and forth because at the end of the day, I ain't trying to catch another F and go to jail for taking him off the earth. You understand what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, let's be for real. That's not what this shit is about. You know what I'm saying? And the perfect example is Vince McMahon in the WWF and the WWE. That shit was a multi-million dollar, if not billion-dollar business. Business, you know what I'm saying? And we all knew that shit was fake from the 80s to the 2000s. But you know what? Generation after generation poured their money into that shit because it was entertainment. And that's what this YouTube shit is. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing shots at that nigga, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to get that nigga to be a businessman and not a YouTube sensation. You know what I'm saying? Be a businessman. Ride this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that nigga ain't did nothing to me, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't did nothing to me but talk some shit about my case, which other motherfuckers did. Put false information out there. He ain't did nothing but the same shit 1,000 other motherfuckers did. You know what I'm saying? But he was a motherfucker with a huge platform that chose to do it. And now here we go. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all about entertainment and it's all about trying to make a dollar. Because that's all these niggas is doing, son. Ain't none of this shit personal. These niggas will talk bad about you, greasy about you, disrespect you. And then if you corner off, they'll tell you, yo, it wasn't personal. Real talk. Like, that's their fucking mentality, bro. That's their mentality. Like, yo, it ain't personal. I'm just trying to get to a bag. Because think about it, son. Who has the energy in reality? Like, who has the energy to go at a motherfucker every day or find a motherfucker every day to go at and be rude and disrespect? That's entertainment, man. That's entertainment, son. You can't be that miserable. You not that angry at the world that every day you got somebody you tearing down from top to bottom. That's entertainment, man. And motherfuckers can't they can't read into that shit as deep as they do. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers who hate motherfuckers on YouTube and don't even know them. Like, I didn't grow up hating people I didn't know.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? But in today's world, you got people who hate people and they don't even know them because of this YouTube shit. But I've learned not to hate motherfuckers. I learned that this shit is a fucking cesspool of motherfuckers who trying to get to a bag. And it's so much motherfucking money on YouTube to be made. But listen, man, I'm not going to try to make a bag off of a living off of this. I'm going to express my talents. I'm going to write these books. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do these movie scripts. Netflix got $18 billion for the year 2025. They trying to buy all content. $18 billion, bro. Like, I'm going to try to get some of that money. I ain't fucking with YouTube like that, son. I ain't selling my soul being rude and disrespectful motherfuckers try to chase it back. You know what I'm saying? I told our son Campbell, let's fight. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be disrespectful, running my mouth all day, disrespecting you and talking about your past trauma and all that shit. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's entertain the people. Let's fight. Or let's tell them we gonna fight. Let's WWE. You know what I'm saying? Let's milk this shit. That's where I'm at with it. I'm trying to be a businessman and an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be a YouTube sensation. You know what I'm saying? I think the YouTube sensations, that shit then came and went with Jake Paul and the motherfuckers. That's not going to happen again. You know what I'm saying? There's not going to be another YouTube sensation. Everybody on YouTube fighting for these pennies and they fighting each other and they disrespecting each other. I'm not going down that lane, son. I'm better than that.
Now, you want to hear some shit, Fruit? You know why I needed to hear this conversation? Shout out to Ja Ace, one of the mentors, always on my body. Miss East New York said your books is fire. We're going to get into that too.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That has been my whole objective because I noticed if you try to correct something firmly, it's turned into a disarray of buffoonery.
Mm-hmm.
So I just say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not even going to listen. Even if I hear it, I'm going to laugh and I'm going to stay on my content. But how you feel about the fact that the straight content creators that's not up here trying to put out addresses, because you know how, like how you talk to me about this? How you feel about the way that people are just publishing people's addresses on this YouTube?
Well,
how you feel about that? I need to hear your input on this one.
I think that shit is scary, really, really scary, because I come from a world where they shut cages and don't let people out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that shit is real scary. I think people got to be conscious of the things they say. You know what I'm saying? People got to stop trying to chase that fame. People want fame and recognition and attention. You know what I'm saying? It's childish. It's like kids. All kids want to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of grown men, jumping on YouTube, acting like children, trying to be accepted. And by trying to be accepted, they're saying the wrong things out their mouth and they're creating those problems for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody make you talk about something you don't want to talk about. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Even when I do my little stories, you know what I'm saying? I do stories about shit that don't lead to investigations and questions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to open Pandora's box on certain shit, and these dudes don't care. You know what I mean? So I don't like it. I don't relate to it, and I don't come from that world. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So how you feel about the fact that it seemed like because you know why I'm so honored that you're here and the evolution and your growth. And shout out to your wife too. We're gonna get into that also.
Thank you.
Come on, man. You already know we're gonna get into all that. I'm at an awe. I'm at an awe because God is good. Everybody
Absolutely.
In this chat, Angie Babies, from the shots and all of them. What you saying, I've been saying. Like I said, yo, people are acting like kids up here.
Absolutely.
And like this is totally where we come from. That's not our mannerism in the street. So how can we adapt to that shit up here? And I fell into it. I fell into the shit, but I fell into it for defense. I'm trying to stand for honor, but it's no honor amongst, like he said, shout out to China Brim, Digital Hollywood, and Fruit said, is entertainment, man. Like entertainment. Like really entertainment. And I had to learn that shit, man.
Yeah, and I had to learn it too, man. And I sit back, I watch certain dudes, and I don't agree with their content. I don't think some of it is considered content.
Talk.
And there are a lot of people out there who I believe they don't have no talent at all.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying? But I respect how people created their own lane and they're doing what they do and nobody can do what they do. You got to respect that because at the end of the day, the shit is work. This shit is work, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what a dude's saying out his mouth. I don't care where he filming it. I don't care if he using his phone or his computer. Like, I don't care if he dissing somebody. I don't care if he freeing somebody or rest in peace in somebody. At the end of the day, all this shit is work. It's work. So you gotta respect the motherfucker's hard work, especially if he there every day with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta agree with the shit he's saying, but you gotta respect their work. You know what I'm saying? And I respect people's work, and I stay in my own lane, and I respect the fact that dudes got their own lane, and I try not to do what other people do, and I respect it when people just try not to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? You, I, I don't have a problem being a trendsetter and all that shit, but let me do me, man. Let me carve my own lane and continue making history being Big Fruit.
Well, one thing I will say, prolific. When I say this, rest in peace to my nigga Rum. I've listened to you articulate certain stories about gangsters, rest in peace, alive and have passed away. Sheep stay sleep, I see you. But it seems like the description that the world has about people of our friends that may no longer be here or may be incarcerated or may not be here physically, mentally, that's not what we see. If you listen to Fruit stories, the aggressive side and the dangerous stories that certain people may believe or don't believe, may be fact, may be fiction, I notice you always find the goodness about a person, even when you express certain situations that they may have encountered. So that's, you got that locked.
And that comes from the fact that the stories I tell and the people I talk about, we sandbox, man. And when you sandbox, you're emotionally attached to people. You know what I'm saying? Whether you fall out, you know what I'm saying, or you ride it out or whatever. At the end of the day, you talking sandbox shit. So you're emotionally attached. So you're gonna know sides of a person that other people didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I try to speak on that. It wasn't like I was really going out my way to highlight the good in anybody. I was just being factual and telling you exactly who these people were. You know what I'm saying? Because like we always say, America has a fascination with this gangster shit. So they don't want to hear that. They want to hear the bad and the evil side of everybody. They don't want to hear the good. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta force that shit down their throat because it's more than one side to every person. You know what I'm saying? Right. Motherfuckers ain't just come out their mama womb evil. Motherfuckers ain't just come off the stoop evil. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers had some good in them at one time. And I was trying to put that out there for everybody. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Ziggy Black here in the building. Appreciate the super chat. He said, Brooklyn, the era, dope show. Appreciate you, 050. Shout out to the Godfather. Now, you know what? A lot of people really look at it like you just said it, but don't understand the goddamn thing you said. I don't let that go over your head in the chat, y'all. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head.
Oh, you got me feeling like I'm like T.I. up in this motherfucker.
So do me a favor. Tell them, this is what I want you to do. Tell them about why did you decide to write the book, C-74 Stories, about some of the most dangerous situations and individuals you may have came across with. What made you decide to put that out for the world to understand? Like, because you know, everybody think they know something.
All right. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. When I was doing the St. Laz stories, the LG story, right? First and foremost, shout out to St. Laz.
Shout out to St. Laz. That's a fact.
Right. When I first came to St. Laz and was like, yo, let's do the LG story, Laz was like, all right, this is new for me. Because Laz channel was a jail story channel at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was building and being known for telling jail stories. He was like, all right, this is something new, but I'm gonna knock this shit out the park, which he did. He did phenomenal work. You know what I'm saying? He came out the gate strong with that LG story. Shout out to Laz in the LG story. We was putting up motherfucking Will Smith numbers like crazy. And
Lady JJ, thank you for that super chat. She said, I'm always hanging around.
And Laz was like, yo, man, I'm gonna need some of that jail shit though. I need some of that too. I said, all right, I got you. And the only thing I could think of was telling C-74 stories. And that shit led to a whirlwind of back and forth Brooklyn Bronx shit with other YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Free Rado Straddle from NA Rock. He jumped on here. He had to defend himself from a story I told. So, and Rado Rado, I'm gonna give him his props. Rado was the first one to tell a story where he described my little clique in the 4 building as the boys. He was like, yo, motherfuckers used to be scared to come out the housing unit because them boys used to be in the hallway. So when he stamped that name on us, I held that. You know what I'm saying? Because I came here for one thing, and that was to entertain and express my talent. So I wasn't just on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I was working the whole time I was on YouTube. So when he threw that out there, I held that. And then fucking with Laz, you know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to St. Laz. Laz always said reconciling legends. That's a term created by St. Laz. And Laz was gracious enough to let me take that term and run with it. So I combined the boys and the reconciling legends together and said, you know what? I'm gonna write a story. You know what I'm saying? So I put it all in there for the
Thank you,
people,
Angie.
for the people to read, for the people to see. And I felt I didn't want to just stop there because reconciling is a world-known place. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. At one time, you know, Rikers Island is a jail. It's not a prison. At one time, Rikers Island was the worst jail in the country. And I was there at that time and I was surviving. So we got a hell of a story to tell if you really want to know. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to like emulate the HBO series Oz. I wanted to emulate Oz, but New York City Rikers Island style. So I didn't just stop with the book. I'm turning the book into a TV series script. And I'm gonna shop it with Netflix, and we're gonna see what happens. And we're gonna see what happens.
Did you
Plus,
always
I
have
wanted
this in
to
your mind to be an
hold on, plus that, yo, on some G shit. Plus, I wanted to honor, respect, and pay homage to all my homies that I went through that shit with. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Shoe Shine. Rest in peace to Big Belly Man Heck. You know what I'm saying? Free Deluxe. Free Mo Dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Germ. Shout out to my boy Mick. Like, we had a hell of a team down there, son. And them names is household names because of the things we did on Racket Island. So I just wanted to pay homage and respect to my guys.
Ziggy Black said, rest in peace to the bro Randy Love Walker from East Harlem.
Oh, that was my
Shout out to
guy,
the super
man.
cat.
Yeah, me and Love ran through C-76, man. That was my guy, man. Rest in peace to Randy Walker, aka Love. He was a Midtown dude for real.
So hold up, let's throw this twist right here. To the ladies that don't notice and the gentlemen that don't notice, you know I'm gonna bring this with up. They all have the stories about people that are incarcerated that may try to swindle or get women on the outside to take care of them with no plans of being with them. Fruit did a post the other day with a smirk and a picture with his beautiful wife. Tell the story on how you met your wife, man.
Oh man, see, I can't give you all of that because she want her shit pinned, and I'm gonna be.
That's right.
She want her
Shout out
shit
to Miss
pinned.
Daly, man.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's a fact.
Listen, man. You know you don't stop here. You know what I'm saying? Why stop with the racket sound and shit? You know what I'm saying? We got more stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? And our story is a hell of a story. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody heard about it, but ain't nobody really know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my wife was a correction officer while I was doing a bid or whatever, and your boy put his work in, and we rode off into the sunset, and here we are 17 years later doing what we do. It's more to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
but
fact.
They're gonna have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, man, this YouTube shit, this social media shit, this shit the new crack, son. And motherfuckers gonna have to pay for that one. Ain't no playing with that one. That one they gonna have to pay for. No questions asked. She demands that.
You done answered everything because 17 years later.
Yeah, she demands that. You know what I'm saying? That
too
one
much
won't,
of a rocket
yeah.
scientist to figure that out. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying?
that one won't be paid for. No questions asked.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And it's a hell of a story, you know what I'm saying? Because she got a testimony, you know what I'm saying, from 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? So she got a hell of a story, and only she could tell it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a part of it.
I got a problem, and I want you to help me with this. This is one of my problems. You got 17 years in, right? where we come from, when we talk to our women, we have the a tendency to go, yo, why you not paying attention to me? Like, you see how we sometimes our conversations are meant to be heard, but they're heard the wrong way.
Right.
After 17 years, right? How did you learn to adjust and calm down? What did it take because of where you come from, where we from, with the aggression that we had to be around all our life?
Well, first and foremost, let me say this, right? My wife is my A-light. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a special type of person to deal with me.
Right.
And you got to be a special type of person to deal with my wife.
Talk.
Like, we are A-likes. She don't take my shit. I don't take her shit. We are the perfect ones for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. We clicked from day one. You know what I mean? And it's very rare that you find that. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, we color coordinate without knowing. You know what I'm saying? We finish each other's sentences and shit like that. Like, it is what it is. People say we look alike from times. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
All the pictures y'all post are beautiful, man.
Thank you, brother.
Sincerely,
Thank
and y'all you can sincerely see happiness in both of y'all eyes, man, and you deserve it. Because sometimes we feel as
she
though
saved my life. Yo, Dice, she saved my life, bro.
As she should.
It's just that simple. She saved my life. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Even this YouTube shit, you know what I'm saying? She allowed me to put this time and work in and take time from her to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? She understands this shit is my therapy. You know what I'm saying? So she allowed me to do this shit. So she's my biggest supporter.
That's gangster.
My biggest supporter.
Well, you know what? Like he said, the rest of that novel, stay tuned.
Yeah, man, they got to pay for that. But meantime, in the meantime, the World and the Wise joint is available. You know what I'm saying? The World and the Wise joint is available at Amazon.com.
Okay, tell them about these individuals. Free world, Mr. Damian Hardy. Tell them about these. And first of all, what made
I don't got enough time. I don't got enough time to do that. Fucking with Big Head, you know what I'm saying?
Look for in that book.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? When it came to the World and Wild story, the CMB story, this story was more so written because I had to fire some shots and I had to put a lot of shit in perspective. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of false narratives out there about me, a lot of false narratives out there about the crew. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to know the truth, here it is right here. You know what I'm saying? And I put it all out there for the world to see because it was a lot of books.
All them platforms. I know it's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon.com and it's in Barnes and Noble bookstores. Straight jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, bro.
In the World and what? Oh, what's up, Vibes? Man, Vibes been on my line. Vibes want to make some money with me off that match, man. Vibes, you know what I'm saying? Vibes want to be a businessman. Vibes understand there's some money to be made off that grudge match. Salute the bad Vibes. You know what I'm saying? He understand business. You know what I'm saying? There's money to be made. You know what I'm saying? Just let not play with this shit. But this World and Wise is available in hardcover, so paperback, and on Kindle where you can order it and read it on your phone. But like I said, I did this first book more or less to get a lot of shit off my chest. You know what I'm saying? To defend my name, defend my honor. You know what I'm saying? And get that and change the narrative on a lot of false narratives that was out there. You know what I'm saying? So this was kind of personal. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of entertainment in this motherfucker as well. You know what I'm saying? Because CMB wasn't nothing to sneeze at in Lafayette Gardens. As for the boys of C74 Rack Sound Legends, this is only available in paperback. This is not available in hardcover. This was very entertaining. But like I said, they're both based on true stories. You know what I'm saying? But the boys is more entertaining. It's more entertaining, you know what I'm saying? It's something you can read and be very much entertained. And you know, in both books, I gave y'all some exclusive photos that people either seen or haven't seen, but ain't seen in a long time. So shout out to everybody in these two books that I bigged up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do. I always try to pay homage and pay respect. You know?
You said something about Netflix too, so you got your plan locked in. Which was
because Netflix said Netflix said they got $18 billion for content in the year 2025. That's what they said, brother. They said they have no ceiling, meaning they're willing to entertain buying everything and anything that come across their desk. $18 billion, you trying to buy everything. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if
So,
you heard, 50 just snatched the Treyway. He's doing the Treyway series.
all right, well, that's good for him. he stay getting to it. He stay getting to it. He stay getting to it. He got a lot of good writers around him.
Great writers.
Yeah, them people that's doing all that writing is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? All he doing is being the face and putting up the money. You know what I'm saying? He comes up with the idea and they run with it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But that goes to show, America want it. They want it. They want it. He's being successful for a reason because they want it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to give it to him as well. I'm gonna try my hardest.
That's gangster. DMW Shots, I appreciate the super chat. He said, big Brooklyn business. Salute to the official ones. You heard?
No question. Brooklyn in the building. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Ralph Flow. Shout out to the whole Crown Heights. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Dahu, Mr. Boat right out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Heights. Word. St. John's and all that. Shout out to Pup Low, Ralph Low,
Mr. Rolex.
Rudy Low. You know what I'm saying? Word. Those my guys. Those my guys,
Who's
man.
in the building? Shout out to my DCEP comrades. Y'all already know. Rest in
Oh
peace.
shit,
Long
the
live, bro.
D-Ceps. Oh, you took me back with the
See what I'm
D-Cep.
saying? Oh, hell, man.
Yo, did you know the dude Minnesota?
How dare you insult me?
You knew him?
Fruit.
Yo.
You see what it is on that screen right there? Rest in peace, the Barrage, man.
Okay. I remember that dude. Word, Minnesota D-Cep.
You see
No
Rum.
question.
You see M.
I see Rum, no question. Rest in
That's a
peace to
fact,
Rum,
man.
rest in peace to
Comrades,
Demencio.
man.
No
I
question.
miss Demencio, boy. Yo, every time I see Jock.
Yo, rest in peace to Indian Boy.
Rest in peace to Antoine Jackson, man.
No question. Rest in
Yo,
peace to
listen to
Indian
this. Yo,
Boy.
Fruit. Lump in the chat right there was just talking about Indian the other day. Check this out.
Yo, Indian Boy, funny nigga.
Came straight to my house. Straight to my house with a plastic bag, telling my moms he got money. He wanted oxtails.
Indian Boy was my guy, man.
Don't take the A train side, 4 train side. To come straight to my house. Fat boy. And I miss him so much, man.
Yeah, Indian Boy. I met him in '91. He came through the 6-man. He was fucking with Little Kim at the time. That's how he snuck his way on the phone. Yo, Shan, you know Little Kim? Yeah, I know Kim. Yo, I got her number. That was his way of getting on that motherfucking phone. Indian Boy was my guy, man. Oh, he worshipped. He loves him some Demencio, boy. Ooh,
listen to me. That's why.
That's all that nigga talked about.
They don't understand. Like it was like we all was around. Like, listen to me, yo. Listen to me. Listen to me. I mean, listen to me. Demencio should have killed me 40 times. If you understand what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, you fucking up that money. Sound like you was fucking up that money.
I mean, he should have killed me 40 times. And then one time he did me so bad. Listen what he did. I fucked up, Fruit. He said, yo, fat boy, I'm coming to the block. He in Wicksville Projects. So I'm waiting for him to come to Utica and Prospect. Yo, my nigga, them niggas went to Freaknik on me, boy. Them niggas was gone for like about 3 weeks. He told me them niggas in VA, bro. Lou, all them niggas out there. One arm monk.
Oh, wow. He said one arm monk. One arm monk. Wow. That's a throwback right there for your ass. Yeah. If you know Brooklyn stand up. One arm monk. Wow. That's legendary.
Yo,
that's legendary. That's Monk, legendary.
When I say Monk loved me, Monk loved me. He loved me. But he loved me more. You understand what I'm saying to you? You know why he loved me more? Because I was the little nigga around Demencio on them. So I was the one. I was fat boy. I was chubby. So they grew up showing me certain things.
How'd you lose your weight? How'd you lose your weight?
Actually, you want to hear something funny? My doctor said he's going to cut open my knee.
No, how did you go about losing the weight?
Oh, I started fasting. I started acting like Ramadan was every month.
Okay. So you did it. You did it the right way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
Because they was
Congratulations.
talking about cutting my knee open.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, too heavy.
wasn't
We
going
get
so
up there. I was talking to one of my homies today, yesterday, and shout out to Hanif. I happened to call him. He was in the emergency room checking on his Achilles. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling him, like, yo, we getting up there in age. It's time to take some weight off us. You know what I'm saying? Because he was pushing over 3. And I'm like, yo, that shit don't sound cool.
And you know what?
Like, come on.
This man right here is who started me actually on my diet, because one of the last things he said to me, this is the honest to God truth. This man right here, rest in peace to Barrage. He was like, yo, fat boy, we got to start watching how we eat. And I lost him like a few months back to congestive heart failure.
Oh, man, rest in peace.
Broke my heart. Like, I'm at work. And shout out to OG Shanine. He like, yo, I know you going through it. I'm like, going through what? He like, yo, Barrage gone. I'm like, yo, you bugging. I call my nigga phone.
Health is wealth, man. Like I was saying this, we talking right now, we talking health as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you.
Your workout journey. I see you getting down
but
with
everything is a lane, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to promote health as well, you know what I'm saying, go about it hard, promote that shit. You never know who will be willing to invest in you and promote you or endorse you, you know what I'm saying? All this shit is about money. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is about money. When you got the people's ear, say something. You know what I'm saying? When you got the people's ear, say something. You know what I'm saying? Not the rhetoric bullshit. And that's what they doing. They're getting away with the rhetoric bullshit. And it's hard to compete with that shit, bro. It's hard to compete with that shit. I'm keeping it 100 with you, son. It's hard to compete with that shit, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Stay on your path.
It is what it is. I want to apologize to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had you on hold forever for jumping on your platform, and I wanted to do this. I should have did it. You know what I'm saying? We should have been this something
bro,
together.
You running around. You better talk to these people about that club, man. You just, come on.
Don't
act like you just sitting up doing nothing. Now, if you was doing nothing and you couldn't have came and rock with your boy, I'd have been like, come on, son.
Listen, man. Yeah, it ain't enough hours in a day when you not a motherfucker who's just sitting on YouTube all day. It ain't enough hours in the day to get to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It ain't enough hours in a day, but I want to link with you where we do something other than just this interview. This interview was long overdue, but I want to do something together other than the interview, and we could do it on my platform. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want to do, baby. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna do something other. We could do something musically. We could come up with, you know what I'm saying? We could probably do something musically. Who knows? But we're gonna do something together, entertain the people. Because, like I said, it's all about entertainment. And when we got the people's ear, we should say something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're gonna get back together and do something else. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having me on the platform. And like I said, we're gonna get back together and do what we do.
Anything else you want to tell them before you get out of here, bro?
Listen, man, I just want to tell people, you know what I'm saying? Recognize the real, you know what I'm saying? Always bet on black and don't never count your boy Big Fruit out, you know what I'm saying? And don't get caught up in the hoopla, you know what I'm saying? I just Saturday night and told y'all all about this shit. This shit is a business. Ain't none of this shit personal. Niggas is chasing the bag. Niggas just making a living off of dissing. And I'm just trying to create my lane and get to it, you know what I'm saying? But don't take none of this shit serious, man. Real talk. You want to be entertained? Go get World and Wise or go get the boys of C74. Fuck all that other rhetoric bullshit. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Your boy Big Fruit. Fucking with me, Big Dice. Repping BK all day, every day.
It's just the beginning, y'all.
Absolutely. And on that note, I'm going to get up out of here, Sean. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Salute.
Peace.
Peace.
Wait on. I told my have an alibi. Yeah. In the beginning, that life is hard, y'all. I mean, for my big mom, all night in the beginning, I ain't never cried. I wish when I called that I had to die. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. I got a ball and went and found the block. God gave me the pill, Satan gave me the Glock. I met her once, she gave me the top. of your life, you want it or not. Yeah. Being broke was the motivation. Go through all the pain that I couldn't make. I told Satan, suck a dick, I went and lost my faith in it. I was taught if you want it, then go and take it. I got seeds worth the mind to I got enemies, in other words, ops to gotta bleed. I Glock 9 a real so the need. I was sitting in the bin crying on my knees. I sat down and had a drink with me. I was thinking if my mama do, she think of me. My mama told me see my daddy when she look at me. Even though I love my aunt, I turned her to a fiend. My nightmares, they turned to a dream. Yeah. My money thoughts turned into a scheme. And think that life's a game. And shooting got no aim. I popped the bean and then I left the earth. And I had a gun, he kept it in his purse. My youngin' shot that, put him in a verse. I'm a rider, mirror tints on a black hearse. White man don't understand that being black hurts. Mama crying on the steps in front of a church. Crippin' is solidified. Yeah, I see my brother die. Little one to slide. They ready for the homicide. Lord, take the pain away. My gun sing a lullaby. Ran from parole, I had to hustle, I ain't never hide. Tripping in the league and it was tweaking, I ain't never cried. Real multiplied, we don't never die. 100 grand flat in the streets. Had you dead, 100 round jump, big choppy out the head. You used to get beside me, signs couldn't find me. See, we was in the trenches, and the just living grimy. Yeah, getting too much money up the hill, they tried to line me. Dominican, she freaky, give me happy in the lobby. Yeah, you pushing, but you swiping cards. Yeah, I spin the block like I spin a yard. Yeah, you stay inside or you catch a charge. My nigga pray to God because they life is hard. My niggas in the bin, wish your name was home. Been there, done that, you were not alone. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the...
Yo, shout out the Way to Black, y'all. Shout out to my guy Fruit for pulling up. God is so good, man. And my man Lump, he in the building, y'all. This is the funniest dude. He just popped up on the building. I dropped the link if y'all want to pull up right quick before I get up out of here. But yo, this dude right here is the funniest dude alive. If y'all think I'm funny, if y'all see some, I'm going to find it right quick. Yo, shout out. I had to hear Fruit say certain shit. I'm looking for something. I had to hear Fruit say certain shit because he said it's not really personal. It's not personal. You can't take it personal. You can't take it personal. And it was certain stuff that I think when I first got on YouTube, I was taking personal. And now I notice it's just trolling. It's just real trolling. It's just certain people just trolls. And then when they notice you ain't no troll, they be like, leave them alone. And unfortunately, like Fruit said, it's sad that when you talking with a meaning or a purpose or something like that, it's going to be grass. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's going to be grass. Certain people is going to be interested in it. But the buffoonery, that shit sells so much faster. And shout out to my nigga One Arm Monk, because remember I told y'all he loved me. He loved me, but he loved me more. Like when he like he was one of the ones that was around us. You know what I'm saying? He had one arm, y'all. This is a fact. The nigga was in the diamonds and shit like that, was catching diamonds. And this is facts. This is all facts. The nigga still be outside right now. Dead facts. The nigga used to be playing ball, one hand, like his arm was messed up, but he a gangster. And some of the most legendary pictures, of some of the most legendary gangsters from our era that was a little older than us, he in them pictures. That's a fact. He's in them pictures. And he's always loved me. But see, this is how small the world is. This is why he stopped loving me. I ain't say he stopped loving me, pause. This is why I say he started looking at me different or watching me more, because shout out to his baby mom, Sharon. Ironically, she got my mom's name. I never knew that my uncle, my mom's baby brother, was trying to holler or dealing with his baby moms, allegedly. Allegedly. It's not when him and her were together. No, it's not like she was cheating on Monk or nothing like that. Nah, nothing like that. They had been separated. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes people have children together, they still have a relationship, outside of, you know what I'm saying, parenting with the child. They still got a cordial relationship, still got, sometimes they say it's friendship, but it's one of the two or maybe two of the two that's still in love. Don't be acting like it. Well, nah, Monk, that nigga's different. He a good nigga, always was getting money. You know what I'm saying? And I was honored to be around them. Rest in peace to Demencio. Some great dudes. Shout out to Fruit. He came home. Make sure y'all go check out these books he got called C-74. The Boys of C-74 and the Wise and World Story. If it's on Amazon and it's on Kindle, like he said, you can pull it straight to your phone. You can pull it right to your phone and, you know, the phone will read it for you. You know what I'm saying? This technology they got going on right now, support them. And he's talking about he's writing a script, you know what I'm saying, to the C-70. Like when he said that, I just imagined it because, like I said, a lot of the same people that we know from the streets and in jail, I could just really see that whole depiction, like he said, of Oz. Oz is one of the most fire motherfucking shows ever, but to really, you know what I'm saying, just imagine that. You got the promotion because, you know, he wrote the story or he wrote the script. Just imagine that. Let's try to talk it into existence. Netflix grabbed that shit. And just imagine that people that we know from our neighborhood or people that we've heard stories of or people that might have crossed our paths, this is about to be put on motherfucking TV. This shit is about to be watched by millions and millions of people. That's the most interesting part. That's why I say shout out to 50 Cent, because with that Raising Kanan shit, when that nigga pulled out the lowlifes, I said, oh shit. Shout out to my niggas. That shit is in Raising Kanan. Juju, that plays young Raising Kanan's cousin, is a lowlife. That's a fact. You see what Shot said? That's the fact. Oh shit, yo. Now let me tell you something. To y'all might be like, so what? To people that may have heard about my peoples, they might be like, so what? I grew up with these niggas. No governments, mothers, uncles, fathers, cousins, all that. Low life shit was the 2 Gold fucking front posse. Shout out to Troy, to Joe Brickerman. Shout out to Corey. And y'all already know Ralph Lowe is right behind. You dig what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what that is, y'all ain't supposed to know. Huh, Shots? Huh, Vibes? If y'all don't know what that is, y'all ain't supposed to know. My nigga Troy, that was the fucking Joe Bricker man, yo. We was from a different era, y'all. Like really, really a golden era. Shout out to Zeke Black, the Godfather. That's really like one of the mentors that really like that's really my friend. Like I fucks with Zeke, like on regular shit. Like the nigga just got great advice. His energy is an adult. Simple and plain. As adults, we need to start associating ourselves with adults, meaning people that act they fucking age. I appreciate everybody that pulled up in this building tonight. Shout out to Big Fruit. I appreciate you, bro, for coming up telling this story. Busy man. He coming back up here, but if y'all ever in the Charlotte area after 9, they got the sports bar. I appreciate Brooklyn Mo for coming up in attendance, supporting his brother like that. Brooklyn shit, supporting this movement. You know? Grown folks business. Grown folks business. Shout out to Lady JJ. Like she said, she always in the cut. Shout out to Angie, baby. Shout out to the whole motherfucking Team Guardian. Miss Annette is in the building. She's snatched up. She's Team Guardian. That's my sis. I don't give a fuck. Shout out to Always a Queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the people that really, really just came through on some peaceful shit like human beings. Shout out to Ja Ace, especially for the times I got on his motherfucking nerves. Ja Ace hit me with the content yesterday when I dropped it about the doctor. that was hit with the 45 years for falsely telling people that they had cancer. This evil, sick dude that was making people go through radiation to get sick just for his own personal gain and some monetary fame. Shout out to Jai Ace for that. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Fruit, his conversation, everybody in here know how I move. Like, and y'all know how I talk. So A alike, B alike. Like, that's how adults are supposed to analyze and compute with things. He helped me with some shit because, you know, y'all know a couple of times I almost lost it. Vibes in the building. Vibes, what up, boy?
What's good, baby?
I'm chilling.
What's
Great
good,
show,
man?
brother.
Yeah, great show. I just want to come in, Fruit, and salute Fruit and all that shit, man. You heard?
Word up.
That's
I
good, man.
appreciate it. Fruit.
Like some dude's stories need to be heard.
Everybody's, like I said, acting like adults, as we should, man.
Yeah, that's my boy. Like he said, I've been on a backdrop on his phone line and all that since he's been attacked up here. You know, like niggas ain't playing no games,
what he
bro.
said, we gonna do something with. I wasn't, you know what, Vibes, I didn't even think about that shit because I didn't even think about what he said. Maybe I can't help somebody with, you know what I'm saying, sit back on their weight and try to get their shit right because act like Ramadan is every month for 6 months.
Yeah, but you know, we've been like that since we was kids, though. Especially with Fruit. I've been with Fruit since he was 17. So we're in our 50s right now. So he always been like that, though, bro.
Facts of life.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Fruit was
man.
grown when he was young.
Yeah.
Niggas was grown kids.
Yeah, but the assassination, man, like, you know, some things we hear, whether it's from close or from afar, man, it don't sit too right in the dude's spirit. Yeah, son, dudes just talk. And this ain't to say nothing about Hassan, because I hear Hassan in the backdrop too and all that. Like that, son, you really bugging out. This ain't no
Don't make no sense.
secret. Yeah, I like saying you really bugging out, son. Like coming at main on Fruit, saying you know, like the whole camp is not gonna play, son. We from a different breed, like you said. Yeah,
A lot of niggas
it
be doing
ain't
that shit
about
on
that.
YouTube.
The niggas keep it
Not working.
entertainment purposes, yeah. We gonna keep it entertainment purposes for this alone, yeah. Because all for this right here, he'll lose, yeah.
Yeah, that's real. That's why when Fruit said that shit the other night, I was like, leave that shit.
Yeah.
Beloved. But if they do
Leave it alone.
on some money, like niggas getting in the ring, people coming to pay, that'd be some great shit for the motherfucking movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like Blue, you know, OG Blue and all them open up the platform and the space and all that to do that, but I ain't seen nobody do that yet except for Roxy and Audie. Yeah, ain't nobody do that since then.
Big
And
difference.
I know for a fact, Haas will come out. He'll come out if it's worth it, and you make it worth it. He'll come out and get beat up.
The first nigga
He'll come out and get beat up
on YouTube. I gotta break the law, and that's a big difference from the internet and real life. Shaking my head. The first dudes on YouTube to fight. The first dude,
Audie and Roxy.
I beg to differ.
Who?
I beg to differ.
Let me know. Go on.
The first to fight on YouTube is Ice Coleon.
Right.
And what's the hurt name?
Yeah.
He pulled up on his crib. They shot the fair one.
Yeah.
They both got scrappy in front of the
Oh
crib.
yeah, you talking about Oso Bosley? Oso Bosley spanked him out. Spanked him out. You're right. That's right. That's right. He pulled up. He pulled up in front of the nigga crib. Put the camera. Put the phone. Set the phone up. So I'm gonna beat blood out. Yeah, y'all can Google that. That's damn. They get up for YouTube. That find that. Yeah, you're right. So it wasn't Roxy and Audie, but I respect that though. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't believe me. No shots at Roxy. I mean, he said Roxy. No shots at Roski and Artist Morrison. I was just trying to tell people. It was like, yo, we was the first ones to do it. No, see, people fail to realize. I respect, like you said, and like Vibe said, the entertainment part of it with Roski and Audie. See, that wasn't entertainment with Oso Bosley and Ice Coleon.
Yeah, but you got to realize something too. Hold on, Dice, hold on. That was like unorthodox what Oso Bossy did. He just popped up, like crept on a nigga with Audie. Yeah, with Audie and Roxy. You know, Chase. Shout out to Chase Milano. Chase is the one that put that together, make sure they was alright, and make sure everything was safe for them to do that. Yeah,
nobody got
you right.
aggressive. and stuff like that. Them niggas was bloody when they got through fighting.
Yeah, because you know, also boss, he the pop out. He learned the pop out king. That nigga pop. I mean, he popped that on Killer Cab.
I said, yo, hold up. I started
Yeah,
letting that shit go.
all the way to the crib with live.
Oh, bullshit. This nigga dead. Yo, the nigga
Nah,
veins
this
was
is
flying
real.
out of his head. I said, hold up. That nigga's
Yeah,
right
that's for
now.
little
I'm
boy
in
over
this
so
house
bossy.
right now. The nigga put his phone up on the car, y'all, and rang the bell.
Yeah, we missed the Ball Street Cafe. That Ball Street Cafe was the highest, son. You know?
The nigga Ice Corleone came outside and said, yo, you at my crib?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga said, we got to fight, boy.
And he lost.
Damn.
Yeah, and he lost. He lost. I could tell they both was smoking cigarettes, too many them cigarettes and them L's and all that was and all that. But yeah, he definitely lost. You're right about that. I stand corrected.
Big difference. Some people, yo, you are so right. Like this YouTube, but you know, like Bob had to pop up on me. I just thought of the shit. Bob, what you doing, nigga? In this shit. This shit had you bugging, yo. And then I had to catch
Yeah, you definitely. That's why I don't play it too close. You see, I'm not really an ally or friend of this internet shit, bro. I'm not an internet kind of dude. Right. I'm not an internet kind of dude. I'm visible, whether I'm in Richmond or Brooklyn, son. I'm visible and I ain't worried about nothing, son. I'm just talking, just be talking, son.
It's certain things.
Sometimes it may be. Sometimes it may be. Yeah, but sometimes it may be. You know, you commit the wrong flagrant, man. You know, it's just repercussions, bro.
You gotta go to the line. It's gonna be called.
That's what I'm saying. You know, and all talk ain't cheap. You see what I'm saying? Is that we got to be mature enough to recognize that.
That's right.
Shit.
That's right. That's a cold-blooded fact. But shout out to, like you said, shout out to motherfucking
Yeah,
for coming up here because his business.
Yeah, definitely shout out. That's why I popped up here after that, man. I want to put this all together. Legendary right here. I want to put this together in support. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Definitely, man.
And that's just the beginning.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Vibes. Y'all done see the conversation with Vibes, so y'all already know Vibes around here in the cut. Y'all see him, he just be in the cut.
Of course, man. Everybody up here know that side. I know. Just I was up there last night with this nigga Top and all that. We ain't gonna get up until that. They can look at that shit on Buck's channel and all that. But yeah, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say, and I don't come on the internet trying to create enemies, man. What I want to do is merge real history. I want to emphasize real history and also state mine without being too overbearing. If that make any sense, you know what I'm saying? Because how I'm off on the internet is how I'm in real life, son. I be somewhere and I be gone, and I be off to something and something else. I'm enjoying my life post prison. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if you can see it or recognize that, but it's real, bro.
Yeah, your mouth is smiling. You're looking Indian, yo.
Indian.
Like one of them rich Indian kids. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Where are we going today?
Hit me up on the
All right, salute, baby.
Salute. Everybody that pulled up tonight, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to Fruit.
All right, baby.
Shout out what? Shout out to Fruit. Shout out to Fruit. Shout out to his evolution. Shout out to his plan. I want to talk into existence. Everybody put that shit up. He gonna get that Netflix deal. If he don't get a Netflix deal, let him get a 50-cent deal. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him. Busy man. Like I said, if y'all in the Charlotte area, grown folks environment. I ain't got to say that to y'all, though. I'm talking about the people sometimes that be in the cut or the people that watch replays that's not part of the family or the unit we got over here. If you're ever in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, pull up to After 9. Grown folk shit. Come in peace or you will leave in pieces. See, this is legal establishment. Bar, lounge, good food, great atmosphere, adults. Go to Fruit Channel. You can see everything that's going on. Security, sheriffs, armed, security guard, grown-up environment. Grown-up environment. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm going to let Clip slide out for a little bit. Shout out to Bad Vibes for pulling up. Make sure y'all get over to the real Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of Jordan. The Michael Jordan of the recording. Forgive me. Let's ride.
Niggas know the vibes, man. Talk to you niggas, man. Nightmare. Nightmare. Couple of my homies find cases. I just pray they here with me the day that I get famous. Cause those my niggas and I love them to death. Play with them, I put some slugs in your chest. Yeah, we really started from the bottom hustling. Wasn't getting no rest. We wasn't waiting on the government check. Once I started getting chicken, fuck bitches, I start loving them less. And fuck them niggas who ain't fuck with us then. Back when we used to share a slice of pizza, cause our pockets is empty. And 6 of us used to chip in on a bottle of Henny. Now I cop some 42 for a bitch named Jenny. I say I'm trying to fuck, you know that she let me. Cause she know I hustle and I'm tough, so she sucking me sloppily. Plus I'm light skinned, but don't ever think you can bother me. Bitch, I keep a Glock. Once a show, just know you ain't stopping me. Favorite activity is shootings and robberies. What you know about it? Boy, I watch some snakes with a bird's eye. I can feel them creeping, scheming. Guess it's my third eye. Karma trying to catch me. Yeah, they say I'm the worst. I am really in these streets, lurking, doing some dirt. Why? Cause if a nigga violated, know the gang is all for the get back. Trying to get fly, get by. That's what we flip packs. Keep it cool around my niggas. If you skinny or brolic, it doesn't matter. Bullets rip through his 6-pack. He ain't talking money, nigga, fuck all the chit chat. I leave a zigzag on his face with a blade like he riff rap. Catch the drop of smoke, I like the flame, watch his wig crack. Then I whip the coke up till my wrist snap. Let's talk about them days I was down bad, I never forget that. Had to borrow that designer, yeah, my outfit was mismatched. Bitches wouldn't even break me off a piece of a Kit Kat. Now they fuck me and don't want get my dick back. I told the little bitch I'm in a rush, she needs a gift from on top of me. Cause I'm chasing these dollars, trying to cop me some property. Trying to start a monopoly, sounds like an anomaly. Or like karate, chopping bricks up properly. Either way I'm working, and either way they hurt me. Cause they hate to see a nigga doing good when they believe that I wasn't worth shit. But this a public service announcement. Bitch, suck my dick, I'm back now. What I got, I earned it. Tried to lock me down, but they couldn't break my spirit. They know Clit's the big demon. Feel the heat when you get near him, baby. Mama talking shit, won't ever tell it like it is. Truthfully, she just trying to line me to catch another bid. Being nasty and spiteful and playing games with my kids. They go to social media and tell you I'm a piece of shit. This shit is crazy. And plus these pussy niggas lately downplaying all my moves when it's really cause they hating. Then my time stood tall, made it back, I waited patient. Now it's killing them to think that Darren Peterson could make it. Cause they recognize Darren Peterson's talent isn't basic. And I started from the basement, man, it's hard for them to face it. Was that kid out the group home, always had dirty shoes on and hand-me-down outfits. Man, I can tell you about it. When you was 12 and went to school with your new backpack, I was in juvenile, fighting for my snacks back. Used to ask my mom for $10, cops and me and Jay. Now I got 42 for your bae. She gon' need the gang. Money make your wifey go astray. I get that every day. And the homies wildin'. She wanna be around them. 25K views in 1 month. I'm from Haverstraw. Them boys ain't reach 1,000. Ain't no, I'm astounded. Fresh off a 6-year bid. I had it litty. In less than 10 months, I'm a legend in my city. Shut out the real ones showing love and them haters watching. My hood on my back. Yeah, I'm representing Brooklyn. And fuck them sneaky bitches plotting like we gotta stop them before he prove it's wrong. Just a thought makes him nauseous. Gang told me stay positive and stick to this music shit. I really be robbing and shooting shit that look like ruler sticks. Riding, sliding in the hoopty whip to make medulla split. Even the driver get it top, trying to catch another op and free the homie. He been down for like 15. He 31, he ain't been home since he was 16. At 16, he wasn't trying to write 16s. He was spinning blocks with a Glock that holds 16. Now he in the yard spitting bars and his shit mean. Cause he got talent, plus he's smart with some big dreams. And I just left him, man, I wish that he came with me. But we could only pray for his appeal. Got his with him, I miss him. But I don't miss them days I call my bitch, she don't answer. Or talk to my mom, she sick and think she got cancer. When I was in the box starving every single day, I would've cut a nigga's face for a PB&J. This shit real. I just wanna bust a brick seal and throw 200 grams to my mans, tell him get bills so he can know how buying what he wants for his kid feels. Or pay his mom's rent. Just a thought makes me get chills. This shit real. It could all be so simple. I disregard the law, sell raw and blow pistols. If you go against my squad, I pray that the Lord with you. It's gonna be a sad song as soon as the fall hits you. Spaghetti soul, soul in the door, your dog's rental. It's sad cause your dog ain't know he's gonna get you. But if he stand by you, that mean he gon' fall with you. He gon' wish he never stopped at the store to get more swishers. Leave him right there.
We shoot pistols, we don't fight fair. Cause last time we tried, the other side brought a knife there. So we gon' leave them guys traumatized, it's a nightmare. I promise he gon' die. Eyes wide in his night gears. Or catch him in his yard, leave him dead in his house slippers. Put him on a shirt, now he famous, yeah, we clout giving. Niggas holler when my Nina scream. Yeah, we shout different. Slide up in your bitch DM, then I'm in her mouth with it. They say money can't buy you happiness. Well, I disagree, cause I was just broke in the cell and they had shit to eat. When my niggas pitching them packs, yeah, we got kids to feed. Fuck misery, we risking our lives off for the chips and cheese. Nigga front up in the club, here we getting busy. Stupid snuck a knife in. Bitch, I got a glizzy with me, and you brought your broad with you. Boy, I brought some killers with me. They know we the bad guys, but I don't got no villains with me. What he said? Plenty Pyrus and blazers up on my side, nigga. What he said? Told them first one to reach, first one to die, nigga. Ain't no OGs.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Why it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be